What's with it?
What up? Here we go. We back at it. What's this week? Week 5 action. Last week we had the Eagles. Here go to, I was thinking I want to do like where all I do is the highlights of what went on around, and I can really go into depth and look at the games of the week. Not the game of the week, but just all the games of the week. I can look at the actual stats and see what went on in that game and how we ended up with those results. The only thing is I wouldn't be able to do all of that and get in. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll give just the highlights of the game, and maybe the whole 15 minutes will just be about what went on in the league. Maybe we'll see how that works. We'll see, if it's more interesting to literally watch the highlights of a whole game or just get a couple of highlights from this game as I'm going through the weekly highlights of everything that went on. Not highlights, because I ain't gonna have highlights, because unfortunately, and maybe that might be something I might look into with the NCAA as well. So with that being said, let's get out to the field. We got Denver heading into Dallas. Crosstown rival. Crosstown? Not really, but Midwest. Not even. But for some reason, it's a rivalry. I think Dallas is a rivalry with anybody. So with that being said, SFN, bringing you live football, even in the off-season, NFL action. Got Jerry Jeudy in the locker room. Got Dak Prescott on the bench. And even though it's Madden 25, where most of these players didn't even, they weren't even in the NFL. A lot of these guys really play true to form, Whoa. Looks like Bradley Chubb is getting in mid-season form early. I know Ezekiel Elliott is a monster out of the backfield, as he shows us there, can catch and can run. The only thing is they don't look they're not replicas of the players. A little bit darker than they really are in real life, and they got Fred Davis. Like, he had one good year the year before this was made, and they made him an absolute beast in this game. And after that year that he had the good season in, he is, I don't like to use the word bums and turds, but he just didn't perform up to the standard of what he set for himself. Oh, and look at him, breaking tackles and catching passes. Yeah, he's playing pretty remarkable. Dak Prescott seeing the field pretty well right now. Eating the man coverage alive, finding Dalton Schultz in the corner of the end zone for the first touchdown of the game. And the crowd is fired up here in Arlington, Texas. And I will say, before the crowd will find their seats, let's get to the kickoff. As we got Hammer bringing it out, 3 yards deep, has a hole. Oh, he gets a move. Got the sideline, no one in front of him. Got Schultz on an angle, can he beat him? The tight end is keeping up with the wide receiver, and he takes him down. I don't know how he caught him, but he did. And on the first play after the kickoff return to the 5, got Williams just running a guy over after catching the ball on the play action pass. And Denver, just as fast as they gave it up, got it back. Still early in the first quarter. Got a 7-7 game. As we take a look at this highlight, let's see how he, just runs through the defender. And again, let's get a slow motion. Just runs through that guy. And after Dallas Cowboy gets a field goal, we got a 3rd and 14. Trying to at least get in the field goal range. And he takes the sack and takes him out of field goal range. Not the time that you want to take the sack there. Teddy Bridgewater. And McManus with a strong leg going to go ahead and attempt the long. And he comes up short. Oh. I know he's used to the mile-high air, but not sure if he got it correctly. But he's normally can hit from about 60. As we got the man of the hour again making play after play, Fred Davis. Hopefully he won't be in the league next year. I don't know, but if he is, maybe I might want to pick him up. To the corner of the end zone, Dak Prescott. Oh, to Gallup, and does he keep the feet in? And yes, he does. What a beautiful throw from Dak. And way to pull it in by Gallup. Looking like the Dallas Cowboys in rare form. I don't want to say rare form because Dak Prescott is a good quarterback and their offense is explosive. And getting the ball back, Ezekiel Elliott finding a hole and exploiting it. Finally taken down at the 42-yard line. And with a 10-point lead, they got the ball moving again as the Broncos had to punt it. And on a 3rd and 13, Denver's D needs to step up. Dak steps away from the pressure, sees a man, finds CeeDee Lamb. First down. Look at Dak avoiding the pressure, stepping up in the pocket and delivering a strike to a CeeDee Lamb that was just sitting on his route as Dak looks like he cannot go wrong so far in this game. 1st and 10, coming up on the 2-minute warner. Elliott breaks the tackle, breaks another one, runs through a man, and is pulled down in the end zone, and that is a touchdown for Ezekiel Elliott, running hard. And definitely doing a end zone dance because he deserved. That was 4 broken tackles, maybe even more broken tackles. What a spectacular run to give them a 17-point lead. Bridgewater looking, he finds the defense. Manning with the interception and is taken down at the 30 in field goal range late in the first half. 54 seconds left, 3rd and 1. Dak looking to get on the board again. And he rolls out, and this time he will not get away from the pressure and is taken down and is still down. We'll have to check in on him later, and they would settle for a field goal as Bridgewater is sacked to end the half. They will call a timeout, but it would be to no avail. This is how they would go into the half. Broncos down 20 on the road. Not looking good. Their defense has not stopped Dak. The play calling is getting away with whatever they want on the Dallas side. And the Broncos are having a hard time moving the ball. But John Fox is going to go into the halftime, have a talk with some of these guys, and see if they can get on the right track. After just winning last week in a NFC East game against the the Eagles, they are looking to keep the streak going, to start a streak. But at this rate, they just are looking to avoid being blown out right now, as the Dallas Cowboys are owning the Denver Broncos. But the Broncos will get the ball starting the second half, so let's see if they can get it together. And as we skip ahead, late in the 3rd after a couple of punts, oh, Noah Fant comes down with it right in front of the defender, and that will bring the Broncos within, what's that, 13 points? And Dak doing whatever he wants, but on 3rd down has not been so efficient. And a 3rd and 1. He drops, sits in the pocket. He steps away, and he cannot get away and is taken down again. And they will be forced to punt, and after a good return on a 4th down, Denver goes for it, and Hamler, KJ Hamler is taken down in the middle of the field. Broncos are going hurry up. They're trying to catch Dallas off guard. Bridgewater rolls to the left. He doesn't have anyone on that side, and he just throws it away and is taken down and also is not getting up. We've seen Bridgewater get hurt and come back. Let's see if, Dak get hurt and come back. Let's see if Bridgewater will make it back. But before he can make it back, Drew Lock steps in and completes a touchdown pass to get the Broncos a little bit closer, moving into the 4th quarter. And Jerry Jeudy coming up with the touchdown grab, his 3rd reception, 50 yards on the day. As we see Bridgewater getting the report back, is suffering from a lower back strain and will not return. Dak Prescott on 1st down. Oh, it's taken down to end the 3rd quarter. And it is a 6-point game going into the 4th.
Let's go.
And the Broncos would get the stop and get the ball back. Drew Lock finds Jeudy again. And they've got 14 seconds. And we'll just let this one play out as Jeudy gets out of bounds. 14 seconds. Can the Broncos get a touchdown to get the win? And he's got a man down the middle, and he throws down the middle, and he's taken down at the 12, 17, 18, 5 seconds. Can they get a playoff? They are scrambling to the line of scrimmage, and he snaps it, and he spikes it. He didn't have time to spike it, but he spiked it. I'm not sure if he noticed the clock, but in the heat of the moment, he could have possibly had an attempt to go at the end zone, but he tried to spike it, and there was no time on the clock. And John Fox in disappointment as Dak and the Cowboys walk away and breathe a sigh of relief after almost giving away their huge lead, as Daniel Manning gets player of the game, 1 sack, 1 pick. And that's the way the Broncos will fall in Dallas. Good comeback. Drew Lock stepped in and tried to get them back, to no avail. Broncos looking to get back on track, facing Jaguars next week. Tune in again to the Sports for Fans Network. And keep sports in your life, and we will see you next week. Thank you for tuning in. Peace out.
Some players out to get it. If you ain't broke, then pay attention. Now I see you listening. Your girl can get it, no restrictions. Caught her slipping in my jurisdiction.